Hi, my name is Presley Giles Jr. I am the founder and the CEO of Priority Value Investments, or PVI4U.org TV. A few years ago, I came up with the concept of creating a community television channel that I felt truly represented all the communities within and neighborhoods within the city of Houston. And so, my objective was to bring all of these communities at some point, bring all these communities together in some way, and get them to get an opportunity to learn about who they are and what they're about. The reason I guess I did this was because too often within the city of Houston, and it may be true for other big cities too. We drive through these various communities and we don't really know. We think we have an idea of who they are or what they're about, or if we acknowledge them at all. We drive through on the highways and so forth, and we know they're there, but we think we know them. We think we know the people in those communities. We think we know what their economic standing is, and we think we know who the people are and who they represent and so forth and so on, and we just keep driving. We don't even think about it twice. But I wanted to find a way to be able to get beyond that, get us to really know, get an opportunity to really know who our neighbors are, And I felt the best way to do that would be to start with the arts, because the arts, to me, as an artist myself, we're the most open, and we have to start out being open and honest and sincere about who we are and what we're about in each neighborhood, each community. And so I decided I wanted to start with the arts. And then I also wanted to acknowledge the small business community, because a few years ago when the epidemic happened and all the businesses were all shut down and everything was quiet and it was scary and it looked nothing like Houston. The highways were even quiet. It was a scary place. And I said, I don't ever want to see that again. But anyway, I wanted to find a way to bring the small business communities in, because a lot of those businesses, because of the epidemic shutdown, they disappeared. Those businesses in our neighborhoods, in our communities, a lot of those didn't survive. And so I wanted to find a way to bring them in. So each one of the arts programs that we spoke about before, they can be half an hour. They can be half an hour to an hour long. It depends. We're still working on that part. And then on our advertisements, our commercials, they run just like a regular commercial would run. They would be 30 seconds to 1 minute long. Now, the only thing that's really different is our commercials are those small businesses in each community, in each neighborhood. Those little small businesses that very seldom get any recognition. For example, if there's a mom and pop store in your community that's been there for 10, 20, 30, 40 years sometimes, but they're there, they exist, you can depend on them. But you never see any advertisements about those people or what they're doing, those businesses and what they're doing. This is an opportunity for you to say, this is Joe's mom and pop stop in Acres Homes or University of Houston community, and they've been here for 20 or 30 years. I've been shopping here since I was a kid. I would like to give them some acknowledgement. Send in a 30-second or a 1 minute long commercial on who they are and what they mean to you. We'd love to hear that. Absolutely love to hear that. So that's the program. That's the idea, the concept, the general concept of it. I'm going to give you some more. I'll be here later and I'll give you some more tips and so forth about how we're progressing on this. We've already done well. We're coming together. We still got a long way to go. Right now, it's just a concept. We've applied for some grants and so forth, and we're doing okay with that. But we always need help. One of the biggest things, I guess, if we could say if we really needed anything, it would be volunteers. We always need volunteers. But anyway, if you can contact me, I'll give you my email address. It's 3 words: Priority Value Investments, Priority Value Investments @gmail.com. You can email me there, and we'll start there. And we have a big launching of the program on June 7th, 2025, at the A-Leaf Community Center there, and we'll tell you some more as we go on. But so far, things are in motion, things are moving forward, and I want to keep you up to date, so I'll be back giving you some more information a little bit later, but this is the start. This is the beginning. Okay? Thank you so much for listening to me, and hope to hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye. Send in those ideas.